Very good morning, guys. Welcome to today's. Sorry, it's afternoon, not morning. It's 1:33 p.m. IST. Today is 2nd of August 2023, and let me just quickly share my screen and we'll look at Bank Nifty. So, what's happening currently? What's the overall context? Okay. So, what happened was today we opened above. So, first of all, we opened not above but below 730. Oops, sorry. Yeah. So we opened below the 730 level. Okay. Uh, plus gap down. Yeah. So first of all, we have this particular gap intact. Yesterday, what has happened is I was seeing some balancing, and what I was expecting is at least auction to open above 730. But what has happened is auction opened below this particular level. So my reference or area where I was observing the auction was at 532. So what has happened is it is just one time framing lower, and it is just developing lower and hitting the stops and hunting the liquidity and the stop loss orders. So what I mean by stop loss orders is it is reaching to the area where previously we had trapped supply. Okay, so we have this two single print zones. So this is where there are trap shorts, and this is where I was expecting some responsive buying. So once this level came in, it just balanced, and now after breaking this, I'm seeing again some responsive buying, and I'm expecting some sort of balancing. But overall, the inventory is short. We have a gap intact, and we also have two single print zones indicating that supply is present in the system. And those people who bought in the 17th of July auction, right, they are the ones who are now exiting, and they are the ones who are buying. So after creating this new ATH and a spike reference, so 46,300 is where we have a spike. We had a good break, and we try to reach, and this was also a break where this is also the supply zone, and auction immediately opened lower, gap down lower, and we are developing lower. Okay, so what's the trade plan now? What is it that I'm looking for? So first of all, I was pretty much caught up. So I've been in meetings since 8 in the morning, and I've just got free. So already the move has happened. Okay, so now what I'm waiting for is, first of all, I'm seeing some balancing around this particular level, and 45,000 is again a round number. So for me, the trade plan now is, does it look below 45,000 and fail? Does it look below and continue? Because if it fails, then the next target which I'm looking for is 45,900, because that's where a lot of POC, or this is the POC where of 17th of July, where the auction developed. Yeah, we are actually reaching to the cost basis where supply will be shutting off, and again demand might come in. Okay, so I'm also looking to see if we look above and fail. So for me, 45,136 is the level. If it doesn't reaches here, then I'm looking for 45,000 level to be broken. And if I just zoom out this chart, right, so there is a stop at 45,004. Where is that stop? 45,000. Okay, it's okay. So this is a monthly contract. That's why it's not showing 45,000. I don't know why it is. What is the low here? 45,002. 45,002. Okay, so there is some. This is also the monthly contract. This is also the monthly contract. This is Bank Nifty futures. This is also Bank Nifty futures. So I'm seeing a stop level at 45,035, 45,057. So I'm looking for that. I don't know why it's not. Actually, I have a stop at 45,055. So let me just go here, right? So this is the stop level, and next stop level is at 840. Sorry, 850. So I'm not. Yeah. So I'm expecting price to move lower, because currently from the delta order flow, a lot of supply is present. And if you see 24K, right? So this is massive liquidation, which has happened today. Even if I look at the overall range, right, today, currently the auction has corrected about more than 1%. And if I look at the correction from the previous day's close, right, it has corrected more than 1.5 or 700%. And if I look from the ATH, it has already corrected about 3.2%, 1500 points. Okay, so we are nearing to the range where I'm expecting some responsive buying, but this single print is where I'm looking for it to get cleared. The single print is at 45,000, 14 and 16. Yeah, continuation seen, and a lot of trapped buying seen today. A lot of trapped buyers are present, and we are still, the supply-o-meter is telling me it's a good opportunity to add or accumulate your positions, but overall, as it is trending down, I'm not taking any trade, looking for any trades, because the area where I'm looking for is 45,000 level. This particular green line is where I'm expecting supply to be shutting off. Okay, from the options data, what I see is call inventory is short, so I'm looking at 44,700 call and 45,100 put. Okay, so call options was already short, put option is already long. Call short, put long means it's bearish, and this was shared in the Telegram channel, right? When the market opened, because since the market opening call is short, and so 45,000 level is coming, so I'm just slowly looking at that particular zone. So the area, so 45,000 is one and 45,939 is the other level. So I'm looking, let's see what happens, what's the reaction. Supply is pretty strong, so this level has been taken out, so I'll just remove that. It is continuously developing lower. Let me move my stop level, and what is the low is 45,002, and again some responsive buying is seen. Let's see, we still have got 1 minute left. I'm expecting this level to be taken out, and the previous month low is at 45,856. So this is a good auction which is happening today. So if I look at buyers and sellers, right, we have also broken the so we also have a monthly VPOC at 45,945. So this is the previous month's range, previous month's value. So this is the volume profile. So this is the value area low, this is the value area high, and 45, around 45,000 or below that is where I am having a monthly POC. So it is breaking this particular level, and this is also a zone where I'm expecting some supply, and this is also the previous month low, that is the July month low. Okay, July month low is around 44,600, and here it is 44,840. This is BankNifty, this is BankNifty monthly contract. Okay, so there is some I don't know, the data is incorrect. 45,800 is here, and here previous month low is at 45,870. Yeah, previous month low is here is at 44,600. Okay, so there is some change. The data is not correct, data is inaccurate, but now I'm looking to see, so the look below and fail, or we just balancing. Okay, so the call premium has melted, so from 920 it is at 250, and the put premium has risen from 33 to 338. So more than 10x growth in puts, and about not that much premium erosion, so more premium erosion in call, and we are in a trending mode. So the look above and fail, so we are developing lower, and now I'm looking to see supply shutting off at this particular white line, because this is a supply level where I'm expecting the supply to be shutting off. Okay, so the single print is cleared. Now I'm looking to see continuation to the lower end. What's happening in the print? Why there are no stops? Here it is showing a single print. This has been cleared, but that chart is showing me stops. Okay, that's fine. Okay, so good selling, good supply is seen. Don't trade against the trend. 45,000 is the zone where I'm expecting look below and fail, but it did not. We are still dropping lower. Okay, and the area where I'm going to observe is 44,943. So we have got good amount of supply, massive liquidation seen, and today is just the second day of the August series, right? So what has happened in the August is we are continuously developing lower, and auction is trying to hunt for liquidity. So 939 level is tagged, and we have got one more trapped seller at 850. Yep, and also a single print has been created. So 3 single prints, good supply seen. Previously we had a double distribution. We opened out of the previous day's balance, so that it is trending, and now the destination is 888. So 939 is cleared. 888 is the zone, but before that 847. Yep, the single print is created, a big single print. So we have 4 single prints, so 1 2 3 4, and the POC is the next zone where I'm expecting some supply to shut off. Okay, so what is happening is put premiums have risen a lot. They are going to invite for some sellers to start building up their positions, and call inventory is pretty much trading at discount. Yep, G period high, H period high, I period high. This is the single print zone. This is the J period high. So it is retesting the supply. I'm expecting continuation lower. I'm expecting continuation lower, and see the stops getting hit at 850, 800 and 777. Yeah, because rejection seen at 939. So what has happened is it is look above and fail, and these are the 2 areas where I'm now looking for auction to develop. I'm not taking any trades because already the price has moved low, it is trending. So what will happen is if we get a retracement move, right, my stop will be hit. So I'm not comfortable at all. I'm seeing put is heavily premiumized, or a lot of premiums have already built in puts. Call is heavily discounted, so people will start selling puts and buying calls. So I did had one opportunity at 1240, but yeah, I was in a meeting and I just completely missed that. I got free after 115, and now the auction is still dropping. So let it drop. I'm happy to lose or not trade. I just want to observe the auction. So now the auction is moving higher. We have got some bunch of trapped supply, but this is the zone where I'm again expecting supply to come in. This is a big zone of supply, another big zone of supply, another big zone of supply. So I'll just mark all these levels. So this is okay, so I'm not able to edit the text, but yeah, this is where supply is present. This is where it got tagged. This is another level. This is another level. And this is another level. So one thing, which I'm seeing is, I think you should also see, it should also start observing that 1.2K, 2K, good sellers. 1.7K, sellers has reduced. 1.4K, sellers have reduced. 754, sellers have reduced. So as the price is moving lower, the interest of supply to take the auction lower, yeah. If you see that, right, the delta packaging is telling me that supply is not so strong enough, and heavily the auction is very negative. It's 28k. That's a big delta, or that's a big accumulation seen from the cumulative volume delta perspective. So do we get some balancing now? Because I'm not seeing continuation. I'm seeing now trap sellers. So let it chop, but I want it to at least see to reach towards the 45,000 level. Yeah, does it retraces towards the 45,000 level or not? And a lot of trapped buyers are seen. So it has looked below my particular level at 944. What is this green line? This is 45,900. Yeah, 45,900 is where supply has been shut off. It is trying to retrace higher, and we are also gearing up towards the previous month low, and below 44,800 is where again I have got trap shorts. A lot of trap supply, and this is the yearly low, current year low, that is at 43,000. So massive correction or liquidation is been seen in the current auction. So I hope you are able to understand the pulse of the market in terms of what's happening. Okay, so this is the current map. A lot of stop losses will be developed at VWAP, and there are also stops getting built here. So now it is trying to move higher, inch up higher. So I'm expecting some responsive selling from 44,980 to 45,000 level. Do we get, what is the tempo, and do we get some responsive selling again? Do supply comes in again and then to take lower, or do we have a look above and continue towards the VWAP? Yeah. So again, I'm seeing it is moving higher. So this is my first level where I'm observing. Let me look at the call and put inventory. So call inventory, so put inventory, so the put premiums, it is melting, it is coming lower, whereas call inventory, the call prices, it is developing higher, and this is the single print which it is currently repairing. So to observe whether the supply is strong or weak, right? So first, or what I'll be looking or interested to watch is, does this single print hold? Because this is area of supply. If this level holds, so that's why I'm saying 45,000 is the zone. It's a round number again. Supply will be coming in at this particular level, that is this level. So I'm seeing a balancing at this particular level. So let's see. So supply currently, what is happening? Supply shut off at 45,900, and I'm waiting for supply to again coming at 45,000 level. Okay, and we are currently balancing in this range of 100 points. Yeah, there is some price stability, and there is good amount of trapped sellers. So do we get a mean reversion to the area of supply? Now this is at 45,069, 40 or 45,000, right? So do we look above 45,000 and fail? Because now 45,000 is the area where I'm interested to watch the auction. Let me just zoom in. So there is some support. So 44,700 call is at 235, and it can go till 300. 45,100 put is at 369, and it can go till 250. So let's see, because there are two opportunities which I'm seeing can happen, but I'm looking for some price stability first. Okay, we are just 8 minutes into this current J period. So J period will help me understand, because if this single print zone is cleared, odds are higher that we will also be clearing this single print zone, and we can have a mean reversion towards the POC, that is at 45,200. So 45,900 is where supply shut off. Next area where I'm observing is 45,000. So it might see some supply, and it might take lower, or it might tag, and because there are stops present, liquidity present towards VWAP, right? So VWAP is where a lot of liquidity is present. So currently I'm seeing some price stability. Still, we need to give it some more time. Overall trend is down. So already the move has happened. The supply-o-meter is telling me that it's a good option to buy, but I'm not taking any trades because I want to have a balance. I want to see a balance. Okay. So I'm seeing supply here, but there is supply getting shut off here. So yep, so now these are my micro balance levels, 957, 995, 918, 879. So do I see a seller or a buyer at this level? Let's see what we get. Single print is still holding. Okay, any move higher is going to invite supply because on top supply is present. So this is at 45 to 56. So there were some gaps and it did not even reach here. Okay. And this is the current VWAP. So VWAP is flat. Sign of balance, sign of sideways development. Okay, so it is going to chop. So does it reaches 45,000 or not is what I'm now interested to look at. So there is a seller at 45,955. This area is breaking. Yep, so let's see. Yep, supply is coming in. So there is a seller above 44,955. Absorption seen. And this is pretty quick. So just observing the auction and the price development. Okay, so absorption seen, still 22 seconds left, but there is overhead supply. And who are this seller or who is this supply is the trapped buyers who is here. Okay, so this was a good zone. Yeah, supply was seen. And now do we see continuation lower towards the POC or towards the half back? Because a wick is telling me supply absorption, here supply initiation. So supply is getting initiated here, supply is getting absorbed here. Okay, so sideways, there is some price stability, buyer retention is seen, but I'm going to give it some more time. Okay, and IEX was one of the stocks which I shared today. Because it had a lot of trapped supply and supply seen at previous day's high. It failed to move above the buy breakout zone, and that is also the previous day's high, and it moved towards the sell breakout zone. So supply came in here, supply is shutting off here, but overall it is in a downtrend, trapping the buyers, not the sellers. Okay. So we are just hovering around 44,939 or 940 levels. Let it hover. So currently I have not taken any trades because I have been caught up since 8 and I don't want to be having FOMO, SHOMO and be in a hurry to just take a trade and end up making losses and just making things in haste. Okay, so good amount of delta, about 28.2k. nice initiating selling, or sellers have initiated. So the put, that is 45,100 put, right? It went up to 418. Now it is at 375. So there is some balancing. Let it balance. But I'm not seeing bigger sellers or bigger supply coming in. Okay, so I'll share on my Telegram channel if I have taken any trades, but at the moment I am not present in any trades. Auction is hovering, or price is hovering around a level. That's what I was expecting, some balancing, and yes, it is giving me some sort of clarity. And if I just zoom out, right, this is the zone where, again, this is where limit orders are present. This is a liquidity zone, and this is also an area where there are trapped sellers. So that's why responsive buying is happening. They are trying to take it higher, but I'm expecting again a balance and see if this particular level is taken out or is getting hold. Okay. So thank you once again. Do like, share, subscribe. Do join me on my Telegram channel. And tomorrow also I have another set of meetings. So I won't be coming decoding the open. But once I'm done with my work, I'll be coming live on YouTube. Okay. So thank you once again. And I'll see you soon tomorrow. Take care. Bye for now.